Wait. Be honest. How many of you open your Instagram and YouTube to learn English but end up watching videos or watching short videos for a long time or for 2 to 3 hours? Same here. I used to do this. But now let me tell you, I am improving my English by the use of mobile phone and by using these kind of application. For example, YouTube, Google, Pinterest, and many other applications. But how this question arises, or this question will arise in your mind? Okay, now. So let me explain all the things in detail. But what you have to do, you have to stay connected in this video till the very end, because in the end I will tell you one very main thing which is important to learn English. But stay connected. Now the first thing, YouTube. How I use YouTube for improving my English. But firstly, this is Kaur from English Asan, and today I will tell you a secret, a big secret, okay? Now let me tell you, when we want to use our mobile phone for learning English, but our mind makes excuses, and we start to scroll short videos or reels, okay? But you have to be dedicated if you want to learn English. Now let me tell you how I am improving my English by the use of YouTube. Firstly, okay, the first thing, YouTube. I choose videos only 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I choose some videos only 2 to 3 minutes, and I listen them very carefully. Okay, I listen them very carefully, and I try to repeat whatever they have said in that video. I try to repeat that thing in my own words. Okay, now let me tell you why I started to do this, or why I'm doing this. Actually, when I was beginner, I was searching a lot. How can I learn English by sitting alone at my home without spending a single penny? Because I was not able to spend a lot of money. I know that there are many courses which are here for improving our communication skills, for improving our English, but we are not able to afford those kind of expensive courses or exorbitantly expensive courses. But we can learn English at our own without spending our money. And I was searching about this, and I was wondering here and there a lot. And at that time I got one video on YouTube, and in that video there was one teacher or YouTuber, I would say that creator, who was talking about YouTube videos, short videos which are animated videos, and we should watch those. Like that creator was saying that we should watch videos for 2 to 3 minutes and we should repeat those. And I started to do that thing, and it helped me a lot. Helped, sorry. And then I came to know how effective this method is. I came to know this after applying it in my real life, and it have improved a lot. I have improved a lot. Okay, I gained a lot of confidence. I improved my pronunciation by the help of this. Why? And because firstly I started to listen video, then I started to repeat that thing, then I started to pronounce words at my own, and that is how I improved my pronunciation. Because when I will listen, okay, and I will try to pronounce those words, so definitely it will affect my vocal sections, it will affect my pronunciation. I will get to know how can I pronounce any word in a good way or in a right way. Okay, and this is how YouTube works for me for improving my English, and it helped me a lot, and I have improved a lot. As I already told you, that YouTube is a kind of first teacher for me when I just started learning English at beginner level. Okay, now let me tell you how I use Pinterest for improving my English. Now Pinterest is a kind of friendly partner for me. Why it's friendly? Because there are many pictures on Pinterest by which we can learn grammar. We can learn some new words of grammar in a funny way and in an interesting way, because there are many pictures which are filled with the colors, filled with like those kind of sceneries which we can explain in English. Like what we will have to do, we will have to pick up one picture, and we can try to name the objects, and we can make sentences by naming those objects. For example, we have one picture which we got from Pinterest. Okay, we can simply install Pinterest and search on Pinterest that please give me some pictures where kids are playing. Okay, and I want to explain this picture in my words in English. You will get a lot of pictures over there. Okay, and what you will have to do, like you have a one picture about one playground where there are many kids and they are playing with the football, and there are also some individuals who are watching them and they are also happy while watching them. Now firstly, let's name the objects. Firstly, grass, ground, football, kids, individuals. Now we have 5 words. We can make sentences by the use of these 5 words. These words in the picture, these words are in the picture, but we have named these are not directly in the picture, these words are not directly in the pictures, the objects in the pictures, we have named them. Okay, then we made sentences, we will make sentences. Firstly, there are many kids, they are playing with the football, and there is also green grass and big ground, and some persons are watching them or some individuals are watching them and they are feeling happy. So we have used 5 words in 5 sentences. So this is how you can describe pictures from Pinterest, and you can learn English by this way, and this will improve your way of thinking, and this will improve your way of analyzing and way of describing the things in English, and it will also help on your fluency, it will also help on your flow, like it will improve your flow. Okay, and you all guys know that fluency is not about big words or big sentences, it's all about flow. You do not have to speak fast English, you have to speak English with the flow. Okay, you can start simple English, you can start firstly, you can start from solo sentences. For example, now I am making tea, I am making tea, I am going to the market, I am having dinner with my family, I am trying to go outside, I am trying to record myself in the camera, and I am trying to tell to others that how I am improving myself by the use of social media. Okay, so this is how you can like start from slow English, you can make some simple sentences. Okay, try to make simple sentences firstly, and you don't have to use very complex sentences. Okay, just try to make simple sentences as much as you can, because it will work on your fluency. Okay, and fluency matters a lot for improving your English. Okay, so this is how I use Pinterest. Okay, I have explained how I use YouTube. I have explained how I use Pinterest. Now let me tell you how I use Google. Well, Google is that kind of thing for me which is a kind of boon, because whenever I don't know about any meaning of any word, so at that time I just simply go onto the Google and search about that, and I got a lot of things about that word, or I got good meaning or definition about that word. And this is how I use Google. For example, I don't know the difference between 2 words, so at that time simply I use Google. For example, I don't know the difference between desert and dessert. The first is desert. Desert means kind of retla maidan. Okay, rate. But dessert means kind of sweet, meaty cheese. Okay, so this is a difference between dessert and dessert. And so this is how you can use Google for getting to know about the words, for getting to know about their right meanings, and for getting to know about their right use. Okay, now The fourth thing, how I'm using ChatGPT for improving my English. Well, ChatGPT is a best professional and best friend for me. Why? Because it don't judge me. It never judges me. And the main thing, that is, we can have conversations with ChatGPT. And how we can have conversations with ChatGPT? Actually, I do have conversations with ChatGPT still. Whenever I get a chance, whenever I get a free time, so at that time I just like to talk to ChatGPT, as compared to wasting time on YouTube on or on Google for scrolling reels, on for scrolling shorts. Okay, yeah, these are good, but sometimes we should invest our time on good thing for learning something. And chat gpts are that kind of thing by using which you can improve yourself a lot and you can learn a lot. Now, how you can use chat gpt? The first thing, by the use of chat gpt, you can have conversations. For example, you don't have any partner for learning English. Even I used to face this problem, so I tackled it, and I started to have conversation with ChatGPT. For example, firstly I asked to ChatGPT, please give me a conversation. I want to have conversation with you, and that conversation should be for the beginner level. You will have to ask me questions and I will answer. And then I just read that conversation, and then I again asked to ChatGPT, please ask me questions and I will answer, and you will have to correct myself. I will answer and you will have to correct my answers where I am answering in a wrong way. Like, you have to correct myself. So this is how I use ChatGPT for having conversation, and it would also work for you. Kind of boon. It's a kind of boon for all of us, because I know that we have many friends, but they don't like to talk in English with us. So at that time, what we will have to do, we can just simply use ChatGPT. We don't have to ask to anyone for having conversation in English. Okay, so that's a kind of big thing for all of us these days, and it's a kind of best source for improving our English. Now the next thing, we can also learn vocabulary words by the help of ChatGPT. We can ask ChatGPT, please give me 5 words which are useful in our daily life, and please give me 5 sentences for by using these words. Okay, and please give me the right definitions of these words, and please also tell me where I can use these words in a right way. So you will get a lot of detailed information about the words which you want to learn. Okay, and you can also tell to ChatGPT, I want to learn grammar in just 30 days, so please give me a best roadmap for learning grammar. Okay, so you will get a lot of things from the ChatGPT, and you can learn English in a very good way. Okay, and that's all for today. I have improved my English by this way. And I am improving a lot these days. So if you really want to improve, you can use these applications for improving your English. Okay, you can use these. And the next thing, the main thing, Instagram is also very useful. There are many short reels which you can listen. Okay, one video, one sentence, one video, one vocabulary word. Okay, there are many short videos on Instagram and many pages which teach them teach us English. Okay, so you can follow them for improving your English. And that's all for today. If you have learned something from this video, then like it, share this video, and subscribe my channel, and share this video as much as you can. This would be a big support for me.